Religion and Realization by Diamond Picked Up in the Street, Episode 15. Diamond's yogic interpretation of Sri Ramkrishna's metaphors from the Gospel of Sri Ramkrishna based on his own lifelong divine realizations. Number 3. The place where all holiness have met. According to the Vedas, these there are 7 planes in the body, and according to the Tantra, there are 6 circles, that is chakras. These planes and circles are made of God's light and they look alike, save and except the 7th plane about which Tantra is silent. Tantra is a treatise of self realization in the form of Divine Mother, and in the end it gets merged into the ultimate reality. But in the process, it does not reveal such various forms of manifestations of God as is done in the Vedas and Vedanta. These planes or circles are called holy places as God manifests Himself, and by His manifestations they are made holy. After crossing the 6th plane, Kundalini, the light power, has entered the 7th plane and is transformed into Atman, God. He is seen. All holiness meet there where there is God. 4. In Puri, as if Sri Chaitanya with Ramananda Swarup and other devotees were talking about the sports of God in the body. This is but the second chapter in the life of Shuka, where God, devotees, and God's sports come together and are spoken of. 5. When once you hear or utter the name of Hari or Rama, and hairs on your body stand on end and tears roll down. God is called by some Hari and by some Rama in India. God and his name, appellation, are one and the same, because God in form, that is Saguna Brahma, is ultimately transformed into sound or nad, and also vice versa. God is evoked, remembered, and he is come. God is in the body. He is remembered and he responds immediately. This response fills your body with a thrill of pleasure. These tears and standing of hairs on their end are but outward manifestations all over the body of the response of God within. 6. The prayer makes the body work up to emanate God from and in the body, that is Gayatri. And this emanation is ultimately turned into sound. Om, Nad. Sonna is evening prayer. It is gross. Gayatri is the innumerable realizations in course of transformations of God in the body, till he is finally transformed into sound only. Om is Nad, the last sound. When the sound is penetrated, there remains no consciousness, not only human consciousness, but divine consciousness also. 7. There lives one Paramahansa. Paramahansa means gender. The man who attains and realizes God in full measure in the body in accordance with the manifestations and realizations as laid down in the Vedanta is called Paramahansa. According to the Vedas, there are 5 seats. Yes, they are in the body and they are seen. Life power or Kundalini gets itself transformed in each seat and produces different kinds of manifestations and realizations. It is called Agam, ascent. The life power is rising to the cerebrum. The God is rising from the body. The milk is being separated from the water. Here, water is body and milk is God. God with form is milk and then transforms himself into butter or Atman. The milk in full measure, that is in the form of cream, is separated from the water and the cream is made into butter. The body and God are separated from each other. This separation is manifested in the body. The head with neck will keep on moving quickly from right to left. There will be a sound like that of a dried betel nut or a well-dried coconut in a cell, and it will be heard. It is required to ask such a person if God in him has separated from his body. Before his reply comes, these movements of neck and head will come upon him and it will be seen. It is Brahma Vidya, the supreme culture. As soon as the man who has attained this culture will hear this without any effort on his part, the culture in specific form, as there are no other forms, will get itself manifested in his body. It is manifestation of inner truth in the physical body. Sri Ramakrishna says, some people have heard about milk, some people have seen milk, and some again have drunk milk, and by drinking they have become strong and well nourished. To see milk is to see God in the body. To drink milk and thereby to be strong and nourished, is to be aware of the attributes of God. This man is called Vijnani, that is, a man having knowledge of the attributes of God. Such a man, endowed with the knowledge and characteristics of the Atman seen in the body, is Paramahansa. 8. What a nice place! What a lovable man! How changing, charming his words are! The spot has charmed me. The awakened God is in the body of Sri Ramakrishna, and he has expressed himself here in divine sweetness. So here everything is beautiful and everything seems to be charming. The magnet has attracted a piece of iron and the iron is helpless.